Welcome to the Lead Pedal Podcast with your host, Bruce Outridge, where he talks all things trucking. Now let's get rolling.
Hey everybody, how are we doing today? Welcome to another edition of the Lead Pedal Podcast. This is episode number 1143. It's a Lead Pedal Q&A, which means we've got a listener's question. And the question is, how stable is a job in the trucking industry? Well, that is a scary question to answer, but we'll attempt to do our part right after this. Stay with us.
You know that Bison raised their rates at the beginning of the year for owner-operators and for company drivers. And I got to tell you, it has been so successful that they wanted to let you know exactly how much their drivers are making. That's right. They have significantly increased the base rates for their teams. So owner-operator teams can earn up to $360,000 per year. That's right. You heard me say that right. $360,000 per year. Company team drivers can earn up to $120,000 per year per driver. That's right, per driver. That's some big numbers, right? They have a wide variety of Canada-only dedicated team positions available for folks to choose from, and Bison has a steady freight to keep the teams moving. So if you want to significantly increase your base rates, then you want to make sure that you sign up for that. Now, Bison has also increased the base rates for owner-operators. Owner-operators running Canada only can earn up to $185,000 per year. They have a wide variety of Canada-only positions for owner-operators to choose from, and Bison has a steady freight to keep the owner-operators moving. So where can you learn more about all of these things? I mean, you know, $360,000 for owner-operator teams, $120,000 for company driver teams, and owner-operators running by themselves can earn $185,000 per year. Canada only. Folks, that is incredible. Well, the best place to go is to go to bisondriving.com. And while you're there, while you're talking to the team, would you let them know that you heard about it from the Lead Pedal Podcast? Hey, good luck there. You're going to make some great money working for one of the safest fleets in North America.
All right, so this listener wanted to know, how stable is a job in trucking? Well, that's a loaded question here. This came in from Martin here, and he wanted to know, how stable is a job in trucking? And I got to tell you, this is not an easy question to answer, because it could be very stable, or it could be very minimal. Depending on which way you look at it, right? I think if you've got, there's two ways to look at this. One, if you've gone through a proper training and you've got the proper school behind you and you've got a good foundation and you're a good person and you look well and you are truly interested in learning and being successful in this industry, the job is very stable. You will always have work. You'll never be out of work in the trucking industry. Your job may change over time, but if you're the kind of person that's always looking out for opportunities and willing to learn and willing to be a team player, then you're going to be very successful in trucking. Now, if you are the kind of person who just came in, thought you were going to skate out with a lot of money after a couple of years, and you don't really care about road safety, you don't care about the people in the industry, or you don't care about those outside of the industry that may be looking at us, then you are not going to have a very good career. The foundation is important. You've got to have that proper training. If you don't have that proper training, not saying you can't be successful by going to get it, but you are going to have a hard time in this industry if you start out with the wrong foundation. So getting the proper training is your first thing. Being open and willing to listen and keep educating yourself. I keep harping on that because to me that is what makes somebody successful. If you're acting professionally in this industry, the opportunities will come to you and you will be successful. If you're someone trying to skate it and come out the other end, then you've got some real issues. So, it is stable. There's always work. I've never been out of work in the trucking industry. There's always work. It's not easy, but there is a way that you can go from one position. So if you don't like driving, the cool thing about the industry is there's lots of other positions and operations and stuff that you could move to another another place in the industry. So there's always work. That's good. That's good for longevity. If you're a person who really cares about people, then there's lots available, from training to insurance to wherever. So there's lots of opportunities, which means you will always be employed. So it's very stable that way. It's probably one of the best stable industries is transportation, because it affects everything and it will always be there. But if you're somebody who's trying to skirt the corners and shortcut your way in and way out, this is not the industry for you, because there are so many ways to get caught and cause major damage, whether you're in an accident where you actually hurt somebody, causing real problems as far as, being in the industry. If you're somebody who's not taking your training seriously, there's some serious consequences for the people who are not doing it right. Just go back to the Humboldt incident and you will see where that person's gone. And that didn't last very long. They'd only been in the industry a few weeks. So take it seriously. And yes, you will have a stable career. Not taking it seriously or not really caring, you're going to have a quick career. And hopefully you don't kill somebody on the way out. So let's leave it at that. Hey, this is a Lead Pedal Q&A, which means all the information here is general in nature. Please consult with a professional as far as legal or taxes or whatever, depending on your situation. We're just offering information here that's general in nature for you. Hey, let me tell you about Driver Verified before we go, because this is one of the cool things you can do. As you know, in 2023, everything is online now, and Driver Verified wants you to put your resume online as well. You can create a free profile through them, which helps you because it's free, it's searchable, and it's verified, which means the information is great for making sure you keep your employment records up to date, all that other stuff, abstracts, whatever. You can put awards in there, you can put photos in there. So you're giving a potential employer a real good picture of the type of person you are, and that's going to help you be successful in this industry. So you want longevity, start making a profile with Driver Verified. Well, how do you do that? Go to driververified.com. Tell them we sent you if you happen to be talking with them, but go there. You can create a profile for free. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't cost you until you start sending out to employers. But employers can find you because it's searchable, which means you may not have to send out anything. But you know what? At least you're going to know where everything is. You keep it up to date, and you know that it's protected and verified. And so go to driververified.com. Tell them we sent you. That's really where you want to go. And enjoy us, man. Follow us. We got lots of stuff coming up. So we'll be on Instagram. Our socials are Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube. And of course, you can find us on your popular podcast platform. Check out Lead Pedal Radio with some great shows and entertainment for you. And we will talk to you later, my friends. Be good out there. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. That should leave it wide open.
This has been another episode of the Lead Pedal Podcast. For more information or to subscribe to the podcast, visit theleadpedalpodcast.com and be sure to follow the podcast on Facebook and Twitter.